Alright, so game 4 of for the Game Masters, and we're versing John Lampy. Take us through your list, man.
Okay, I've got Serpent Spam, 5 Wave Serpents. Each of them have got the usual kit out of Twin-Linked Scatter Laser, the Shuriken Cannon and Hollow Fields. Each of them have got 5 Die Avengers. I've got also 3 Falcons, each with a Bright Lance, Pulse Laser, Shuriken Cannon, once again Hollow Fields. I also have an Autark with the Mantle of the Laughing God, Banshee Mask, Fusion Blaster, Laser Lance, and an Elder Jet Bike. I also have a unit of 5 Warp Spiders that are currently in reserve, and a Vengeance Weapons Platform, which is a Armor 14 building that has automated fire. It's got 20 Strength 5 shots that hit at Ballistic Skill 2. And first game, killed Drago, worth it.
Always a good thing. So I got my Fortress, 5 Ors, Doobie Whackers, and everyone hiding in the corner, like Tyranids do, occasionally, and all my reserves. Alright, so almost a repeat of game 2. And just getting into the game here, except instead of the flyers, we have 2 more Wave Serpents. Yep. Alright, sorry. So, Wave Serpents are very strong, in case anyone out there didn't know. And I wasn't quite sure, like, I have played against Wave Serpents before. I think the most I've had against was 4, and I still managed to get the win, which was great. But, yeah. You just watch the movement. The main thing about this game, so I won't necessarily, I'll ruin it and say I lost. Alright? But just watch the movement of the Wave Serpents and the Falcons. John actually plays it really, really clever in his positioning of the Falcons. And I have a lot of bad luck. That's kind of the summary of the game. So you can see he's positioning his rears to all the backs, to the terrain, so you know it's very hard for me to get rear armor and things like that. When my Warlock, for example, comes in, if he didn't scatter, he would only be able to get maybe 2, probably not even, no more than 2. And there's, when I say lanes of fire, kind of like they supporting each other. Like you've got the Autark jumping forward, taking the las cannons to the face, and then jumping back in his movement. Oh no, yeah, it was something like that. Anyway, now this is my turn 2, so this is where it starts going downhill. So my turn 1, it's painful. Like you can see, I lose one of the Hive Tyrants, I lose the Tervagon, but it's not the end of the world. Turn 2, reserve rolls. I have 4 reserves. So the outflanking Tervagon, 2 pods of Devil Gaunts, Doom, as well as the 5th, which is the Morlock. I don't have to roll for the Morlock though. Now I rolled 3 1s, so I need 2+. 2+, and I rolled 3 1s. Really sucky. And then the Doom comes in, and just like in game 2, Doom against mechanized lists, reasonably useless. And this was a mistake. I did a little bit of a big boo-boo here. A little bit of a big boo. My Doom, I placed him out of line of sight behind this Bastion, but I was trying to be in line of sight of his Autark, so I could cast Psychic Screech, because that ignores cover saves. And I was trying to be a bit tricky with my positioning, and when I realised when I was going to shoot, I actually was about maybe an inch and a half too much in cover, so I couldn't actually see the Autark. Not cool. I rolled it out just to see what would happen, and I would have actually missed on the Psychic Screech hit, which means nothing happened, but that's still a mistake. And what happens when, and this is why you buy, like I probably need the comms relay. With Stronghold Assault, actually, I might actually buy a comms relay for the fortification. Because this type of army, if it doesn't get its reserves, especially 3 of them, that's really, really painful. Yeah, so that's it. It just allowed John then to come in and slowly clear off, bit by bit, my army. He had Lance to take out the building. I actually managed to kill one thing in his army this game, which was one wave serpent. So that's, you can see the blast thing there. So I killed one wave serpent and he tabled me. So yes, there's definitely things I could improve with this list, which is including a comms relay on that fortification, as long as Stronghold Assault is used, to prevent that. Really, you know, if you get a little bit of bad luck, so rolling 3 1s on reserve rolls, for example, it doesn't all just, you know, shit all over you. But it's also meant that my thinking. So I really like this tournament because it made me think really, I won't say deeply, but really in depth about what this type of list needs. Because if you come up across a lot of mechanized armies, you're not going to have a good day, because a lot of my list revolves around not too many vehicles. So I definitely think I need to go at least 1 unit of Hive Guard for that anti-tank, and I probably want to use it in conjunction with that fortification. I'm really sold about fortifications, especially this one in particular, to get the las cannons and the interceptor skyfire stuff. So that's kind of where my thinking is going. All right.